It's Mallory with Usborne Books. I'm going to show you some of my very favorite baby and toddler books. We have a lot of amazing books, and so it's really hard to narrow down, but these are some of my favorites. First off is this one from the series That's Not My, and these are really popular. We have over 40 different titles in this series, and throughout this book you'll find just different textures. The little babies love this. It's a more durable board book, and so it's really great. And a lot of libraries will carry these, and a lot of people are familiar with these but actually don't know that they are Usborne books. This is a new one that just came out, That's Not My Unicorn, and so people have been pretty excited about this one. A lot of colorful pages and really cute. Okay, the next ones are these colorful world books, and there's a few in the series. There's Farm and Sea. I love these books as a speech language pathologist because there's a lot of really great language concepts embedded in these books. It talks about which cow's the most colorful, and it's just kind of a question on each page to talk about. But again, it's just really great language concepts for some of those early language learners. This one is, are they all farm vehicles? So you're having to categorize which one is not a farm vehicle. I love these books, and they're pretty reasonably priced as well. So this is a great series. Okay, another favorite around our house are these books that are very small, and they come with this magnetic case, and inside are these little tiny books, and they also double as blocks. And so my little 3-year-old played with these as a little tiny baby, and still it's one of her favorites. She loves to match them and put them in the right spot. They're very durable, and I love that it has this like magnetic closure, so this is another great option. Our Slide and See series is great. It's interactive, but it's something that might be a little bit different from your typical like flap book. So it has these little holes for little tiny fingers, and you can just slide, and it's interactive in that way. But little babies love this. Really bright pictures, and again, a really fun book. Some of them have like the finger tails that you can trace. I don't know if you can see that. So you can take their little fingers and do the finger tails. So this one's very similar. This one's this one's called the Playbook. It has more than just the Slide and See, so you might find some like flaps in this one, but really bright colors, a lot of great texture. So a lot of babies really love this one. I love this page. Really fun book. Okay, this one's really great. It's called Very First Book of Things to Spot. And there's several in this series again as well. There's an Out and About. This one is Very First Book of Things to Spot at Home. And I love these books. Oops. Let me make sure you can see these. Because again, a lot of really great language concepts, and these would be really appropriate books for like your preschooler, but even earlier than that, you can start introducing it, you can start talking about this, and there's a lot of pages in these, which is what I really love. So you get a lot of book and a lot of different activities here. So, and that's again, Very First Book of Things to Spot at Home. Okay, this book, oops, let me turn it the right way. This book's really exciting too. This is Baby's Very First Bus Book. This book is so darling because it has wheels. So the kids like to use it as a book, but then also as a little bus. It's really darling. So it gives you kind of a glimpse inside that one. Okay, these are our Muddle and Match books. These are really popular as well. And the thing that's really fun about these is you can create different characters. So each page has these little different, oh, this one's like brand new, so it hasn't been broken yet. But you can create, like, here's a knight, and you can just kind of create different people, and it's really fun. This book also has a lot of really great alliteration, so I love that part about it. Okay. This is another really great preschool book. It's called Taller and Shorter. And I love it because the whole book is based on the concept of being taller. So it teaches that concept. Frog is taller than mouse, but shorter than duck. And it just goes through the whole book. And the other thing I love about it is that it does have these kind of like little peek through pieces onto the next page. So that's really fun. And then when you get all the way to the end, it has "You're all taller than me," and it has this big giraffe that pops up. So that's really fun. Okay, a few more favorites here. Alfie and Bet's ABCs. This is a newer one, and it goes through the entire alphabet in these beautiful pop-out pages. My 3-year-old is really loving this one right now. It's a really great way to introduce letters and to talk about them. And anyways, it's just really exciting. So it goes through the whole alphabet, and it's really cute. That one's called Alfie and Bet's ABC. Okay, here's another really cool book. This one is called Flippy Floppy Lift the Flap Ocean Animals. This one is really cool because the image, as you turn the page, there's a glare there. Let me see if I make sure I can get it on here. As you turn it, it morphs into a totally different sea creature. So you have like the shark, and then you turn these little things, and that morphs into the fish. So each page is like this, and then it turns into the turtle. It is a really fun book, and kids really love uncovering the different creatures. Anyways, really fun. That's the Flippy Floppy Ocean Animals. Alright, this is probably one of the most well-loved books at my house right now with my 3-year-old daughter. I know I say that a lot, but this one has been one that we've had in our house since she was teeny tiny, and she just loves it. And as the speech language pathologist, I love it too, and I'll show you why. It has so many good language concepts. It's a Lift the Flap book, and it's based on opposites. But it has some really great language concepts in here as well. This one talks about you have to find the different things here, and it talks, is it above the water or below the water? So there's just really good language concepts embedded within the opposites, and my daughter absolutely loves this one. So it's a very fun book. Anyways, those are some of my favorite baby and toddler books.